Hello, Cancer. Welcome to your weekly reading for April 10th to the 16th. This is for Cancer, Sun, and Rising. And if you're new to my channel, I do a traditional Celtic cross spread. I also use astrology and my guides to help bring you a lot more clarity, to get more specific with your reading. Cancer, I do this because I love you. I want you to feel like it's a personal reading rather than a general spread. And lastly, I use astrology because it's been used for thousands of years. It's had major influence on divination, including tarot, and that's why every tarot card has an astrological element assigned to it, a ruling planet. We go really deep when the two are combined. Now, Cancer, this week, oh my goodness. If you saw your monthly forecast that I did for you, oh, I really love where you're at. Now, this week, well, first last week, Mercury went into Taurus. We really loved that. And then we had that full moon in Libra, which was actually in your fourth house. So you could have had some activity, all right, with partnerships, even within your home environments, something that happened, activity around your home, your physical home, maybe a relationship with your family, your parents, but we're moving forward. And so what's happening this week is really interesting because Venus is going into Gemini. All right. So this is, and then also on April 11th, we have the Sun conjuncting Jupiter. As I said in the monthly forecast, this is the luckiest day of the year. All right. So what does this all mean for you, Cancer? Well, let me just tell you, this is one of the best weeks of the month. Okay, I want you to be social. Venus in Gemini is social. It's fun. It's long hair, don't care. It's very auspicious. It's think of Gemini like very social, butterfly. A lot of curiosity. There may be some things you're just like, I want to try that out. Like it's such a fun. I want you to be very social. Okay, I want you to be very social this week. It's think about what happened in June of 2022 when Venus was in Gemini around that time. Just a really good time. Now, the Sun conjuncting Jupiter, lucky day of the year. What makes this really interesting for you, Cancer, is that they're both in Aries, okay? We just came out of a new moon in Aries. We have another new moon in Aries, a bigger one, a new moon solar eclipse next week. So, the luckiest day of the year is sandwiched by these two new moons, all three connected to your 10th house of career, of fame, of public recognition, of honors, of achievements. Cancer, you've made it. I mean, this is, it's a good time to initiate something too. If you need to initiate something, do it now. I really love it. If you're working on a book, by the way, the moon is in Sagittarius that day as well. And then it goes into Capricorn. So it's almost like, if you're writing a book, if you're doing anything creative, if you're anything about your like passions, even spirituality, right? Ascending, as well as long distance travel. There's a lot of activity around this time. You could hear like really great news. You could feel good about things. You could initiate things. But again, with that publishing aspect, because Saturn did move into Pisces last month in your 9th house of publishing. So if you're writing a book or do it like starting a website, really good aspect. But like overall in general, career wise, oh my goodness. And the fact that Venus is actually trining Pluto that day, like the love is just enormous. So let's go ahead and get started. See what's going on for you this week, April 10th to the 16th. Again, this is for Cancer, Sun and Rising. Now, also, don't forget that Mars is in your sign. So I love that. Take advantage of that. Mars is all about drive, passion, right? It's moving, taking action toward the things that you really want, feeling really good about it. You'll also notice that there's a lot of sunlight here. I always take it as a sign, all right? We all need our vitamin D. So you may not see the cards. I'm going to bring them up to the screen one by one, but you're definitely going, yeah, there you go. This is, Cancer, let's get started. This is going to be a very spiritual week for you, all right? I want you to ask yourself, what does that mean to you, all right? Spirituality, what you believe in, even like soul searching. You got the Hermit, all right? But in your past, so it looks like you have been having that moment. You have been doing that soul searching. You've been asking the big questions. You've been asking, what do I want in my life? What's going to bring me happiness? What's going to bring me enlightenment? What's going to be fulfilling for me? What's going to fill all my cups? I really love this for you, okay? I love that you got the Hermit in the past, because now look at what's in the heart of your spread. You got Judgment, okay? I don't even know what to say. This is absolutely the fact that we're going from the Hermit to Judgment, okay? Spirituality, again, a big thing. Judgment. This is, you know, you can see something here. You can see the archangel blowing the trumpet, the dead are rising, the dead are gray, in tarot wisdom, right? But they're arising from the dead to have this meaningful experience. All right. Now think of the blow of the trumpet. Okay. Sound has been healing for thousands of years. All right. I say it all the time. It's, you know, think of, you know, Gregorian chanting, Native American drum beats. Think of, you know, even gospel choir. Sound heals because it raises our frequency. What is sound? It's vibrations. It's frequency. I talk about energy all the time, all right? We always want to raise our frequency, all right, to the highest level. You know, Albert Einstein himself said, match the frequency of the reality you want. You cannot help but get that reality. This is having that moment of clarity when you hear the blow of the trumpet, again, figuratively, having that aha moment, having that moment of clarity, that spiritual awakening. You're going to have it this week, okay? 22 paths in the major arcanas, 22 paths in the tree of life. You're at the end. You have to have that moment before you come to the world, okay? Which is the end of the journey, all right? Think of it as the hero's journey, but really being like comfortable in your own skin and knowing what you want. But this is very spiritually active. This is so great. I love that you got this card in the heart of your spread. I absolutely love it. You're moving into a great, just an absolutely beautiful place. All right, it's not even and again, remember, Saturn in Pisces is in your ninth house, so for the next few years this is going to be very important for you, right? Like it's you're Ooh, I love your reading. You did get the Queen of Cups, okay? You got the Queen of Cups in your challenge area, all right? So what I want you to do is the Queen of Cups is you, by the way. Queens, water. Cups, water. But she's very Cancer, okay? And so all this love to give, all right? All this love to give. I call her like the Princess Diana, right, of tarot, because she's just so maternal. She's just so loving for everybody in her kingdom, her empire, her world, her family. Okay. One other thing I'm going to point out here: you see her intense stare at her chalice, right? It's almost like she's looking at a crystal ball, all right? She is the most intuitive sign. She's the queen, most intuitive queen, most psychic queen. Cancer, you're very intuitive, okay? So when this comes up in your challenge area, self-love, okay? This week, it's all about self-love, all right? Feel it to have this spiritual moment, this spiritual awakening, this aha moment. You know, like, you know, when you watch HBO or The Simpsons, and in the beginning it's like that sound, like, like that angelic sound. That's what you are going to have this week. There's going to be something that happens, but you have to have that self-love in order for that to happen, all right? That spiritual awakening. I really love this for you, all right? Have that self-love and and tune into your intuition, okay? Whatever you have to do, whether it's meditating, and you don't have to actually, actually do like meditation. Meditation comes in a lot of different forms. Like, I meditate by like walking my dog, right? I turn off all my gadgets and I just, I'm in the zone. Even when you're brushing your teeth, just have those moments, but have those moments of a lot of self-love, all right? But also, hey, boom, you got the Two of Cups in your crown. I love this for you because some of y'all really want this, speaking of love, moving forward in terms of relationships, all right? partnerships. There's a lot of activity in that area astrologically for you, especially with, the fact that, well, first, Mars is in Cancer, all right? But then that full moon in Libra, like I said, that was in your fourth house or some, with a relationship, but it was in Libra, and Libra is the traditional ruler of the seventh house of partnership. So the fact that this came up in your crown is amazing. So remember, this self-love is going to bring it, okay? And this is the bigger card. This is the card of love. This is the, in layman's terms, it's the soulmate card. It's the twin flame card, right? It's bigger than the lover's card. This is two becoming one. You see the caduceus in the middle of the, right there between them, okay? Very, very old alchemical symbol, right? Two serpents around a rod. If you're into yoga, you would know that it's like the kundalini. It's that life force, right? Going up from the base of your spine all the way up through your seven chakras to divination, right? The divine. I love it. And it's two becoming one, all right? So a lot of y'all are looking for that now, partnerships, whether love or career, okay? And for some of y'all, very platonic, okay? The BFF energy, of which I really love, especially because Mercury is in Taurus in your 11th house, okay? And we're moving into Taurus season, and I think it's April 20th or April 21st, but it is April 20th, but that is your 11th house, your social network, okay? So I really love this for you. I absolutely love it because you also got the Justice card, all right? And the root of your spread. This is, cause and effect. This is balance. This is, again, like the simple, justice will be served, right? When you think about this card, okay? Now, the fact that it came in the root of your spread, it is saying that you are looking for that balance. You are looking for that equilibrium. If there was something that happened to you in the past that you want to get rid of, hey, use that sword. You have the power, okay, to bring that balance into your life, okay, to bring that balance into your life. You see the scale in her hand. It's all about balance. Even look at this card. It is very symmetrical, okay? Now, this card is ruled by Libra, all right? Libra's ruling planet is Venus, all right? So this is really interesting because symmetry is a big thing here. And then it's all about beauty as well, all right? So this is, and when I say beauty, not, sure, people, but beauty and the things that you see and the things that you do and the things that you love, beauty in everything that comes into your life. I mean, I love this for you, all right? So it seems like you are in this very spiritual place. I really love this for you. Oh my goodness. And then for some of y'all, looking at your spread, some of y'all are entering this new phase where you may be getting married, or you may be, did you just get, some of y'all may have gotten some sort of like, with the Two of Cups in your crown, the Judgment card in the heart of your spread, and the Justice card in the root of your spread, some of y'all may have marriage, okay, may have been be a thing for you around this week, all right? Or even maybe getting a new job. Just think contracts too. But yeah, and it is a great week to sign contracts on Tuesday, okay? But I love this for you. Now, there you go. In your future, you got the Four of Pentacles. It's so funny because this week, remember how I said, Mercury in Taurus really just brings in all that stability energy. And then Saturn in Pisces, again, in your ninth house of your spirituality. And then also if you're working on books or whatnot, or, have a job or want to do something that has to do with long distance travel, working with people overseas, but boom, this is all about stability. Four is all about order. It's all about structure. All right. It's all about getting rooted and grounded and taking care of your finances. Now, the funny thing is, this card has come up in pretty much everyone's readings this week. I think it has to do with the fact that it is tax month here in the U.S. Because it is about, putting your finances in order, your wealth in order. But think about the pentacles. Remember, they're earthbound. So it's your physical reality. It's your physical world. Okay. And so putting your world in order, okay? So for a lot of y'all, it will be your finances, okay? But for a lot of y'all, it's just making everything, having this spiritual moment, and then having that structure moving forward, knowing who you are, knowing what you are. I mean, it's really like reaching the state of nirvana. You have a beautiful, beautiful spread. You have a beautiful spread. One thing I'm going to say is, remember I said that self-love is really important this week, okay? Really important. But also, one thing I want to message that's, it comes through, it's just like, don't let your money and wealth own you, okay? You're the one. You have the power, okay? You see how the coins on his head and his feet are off the ground. They're actually on the pentacles, so he's disconnected from earth. Don't let that happen. But that's why it's all about putting that order, right? You have the power to put that order into, money and wealth and your physical reality. So it looks like you are having this spiritual moment. I really love this for you. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Cancer. I didn't even say my line. I'm supposed to say, what is it? If you like this reading, it would be great if you like, subscribe, leave comments. Listen, Cancer, I know you can see this. I know you can see this. All right. You're blowing me away. And if you're a subscriber, I love you. I love you so much. You really, I made an announcement that this is, my 1 year anniversary. I just reached my 1 year anniversary on YouTube. And some of y'all have been with me for, from the beginning. And I really, truly am grateful. And thank you so much. I wouldn't be here without you. So I really do appreciate it. And Cancer, I can't even believe this. That marriage energy, come on. Okay, first, you did get the 8 of Cups. I love this because it looks like you are moving forward. You're having this spiritual moment this week, all right? And another message coming through for some Cancers, it's like everything. It's like physical, mental, emotional. You're having this breakthrough, and I love it. This ascension. You're moving forward you found this power to move forward from things that are just not serving you well. You see him with the red cape. That's a lot of power. That's passion. Even his shoes. All right. Now, you also see the eclipse happening, all right? So we're approaching an eclipse coming up, all right? But even still, whether it's like you knew that you were in a relationship that wasn't working out, or maybe there was a job that you're like, oh, I can do better than this, or I have the knowledge to start my own business, or what. I mean, you're moving forward, all right? That's the big thing. You're moving forward. Now, look. You got the 4 of Wands in your external factors area. This is the hurrah moment, all right? This is it's milestone, it's celebration, and that marriage energy. Oh my goodness. Some of y'all could meet your soulmate this week. Some of y'all could be getting married this week. Proposals. I mean, oh my gosh. This is marriage. Look at that. And when I say milestones, marriage, proposal, engagement, new job title, new partnership, buying a new home. Think of these big things happening in your life. Again, the hurrah moment. I mean, you have this in your external factors area right next to the 4 of Pentacles. 2 4s here, all right? All about order, all right? And that structure and stability. Things are being, there's stability coming into your life in this great way. I mean, I love this. You also got the 9 of Swords. And it came in a part of your spread where you're just like, no more, done with it. All these things that have been stressing me out, anything that's been up here that's been blocking me, I'm done. And if you need to take that time, that effort to take those swords out one by one, because remember, the swords are the mental suit, right? And so it's things up here, things that that's impacting even like your mental health, right? Stress and burden. If you're grieving something, if you're mourning, if there was like a fight, it's taking care of it, and it's saying that you just don't want it anymore. You want to get out of that bed and move forward. And I love that for you, because guess what? I feel like you always get this card, but I'm not surprised, because Cancer, you're in one of the best periods of your life right now, okay? In your final outcome, you got the card of satisfaction, of a wish coming true, all right? The genie in a bottle energy here. You see the cups aligned over his head. That's a lot of enlightenment. We talked about enlightenment here, all right? You're on this journey, all right? Things that you want, the wishes that you want are coming true, all right, this week. Especially with, there's a lot of luck attached to this card. There's a lot of, like, your hopes, dreams, wishes, all of that coming true now. Remember I said Sun conjuncting Jupiter, the best, luckiest day of the year. I mean, Cancer. This is possibly like, it's a very emotive like I got really emotional with all this spiritual energy with the Hermit and the Judgment card, and then you got the Two of Cups and the Justice, and then the Four of Wands. I mean, like, the nine. I mean, like, Nine of Cups and your final outcome, the Witch coming true. I mean, this is huge. This is huge. All right. I think my computer just went off, but I hope that you saw that. But you're good, Cancer, and I'm very excited for you. I'm very excited for you. Some of y'all are entering brand new partnerships. A lot of y'all, most of y'all are growing spiritually, all right, spiritually, but also, like I said, emotionally, physically, mentally, like all of those areas, you're coming into your own. And I really love this for you. I really, really, absolutely love this for you. There's a lot of stability moving forward. You got the Four of Wands and, your external factors. You got your final outcome, the wish come true. I mean, like, satisfaction. I mean, you're fine. You're good. This is amazing. Okay. Just open your heart. Self-love. Okay. That's all I need you to do. All right. Love yourself with the Queen of Wands, or sorry, Queen of Cups in the your challenge area. And then you did get two cards where you can see here where they are crossing off their hearts. All right. So it's a big thing. Open your hearts, okay? And that's going to bring that gratitude, all right? That'll bring that feeling of gratitude into your life, and feel it because you're on this beautiful, blessed journey. Cancer, I'm just like, you're going to make me cry. I'm going to go. You're going to make me cry, so I'm going to go. But thanks so much for tuning in. And remember, next week we have an eclipse. We have our first eclipse of the year, and we have the Sun moving into Taurus, which is going to be very fun for you, all right? Because that's your 11th house. And what does that mean again? Remember, it's not only your social network, all right? So being very social, I want you to do that right now with Venus and Gemini, but it's also your house of your hopes and dreams. You're good. I love you. Cancer, I love you. Thanks so much. I'll see you next week. Bye-bye.